Alright, today we're going to be talking about word problems and how we can use the slide to solve word problems. The thing about word problems is there's a lot of fluff and we don't want fluff. So we're just going to read these word problems and look for the facts, the keywords that stick out to us. But because these word problems are going to deal with the slide, we want to go ahead and list our numbers that we try for the slide. And so those numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and 13. So let's go ahead and dive into this and get started. So word problem number 1 says, today both the soccer team and the basketball team had games. The soccer team plays every 3 days and the basketball team plays every 5 days. When will both teams have games on the same day again? The keys here, without the fluff, is that the soccer team plays every 3 days and the basketball team plays every 5 days. When both teams have, the question is, when will both teams play on the same day? Anytime we're talking about days, or anytime we're talking about time in general, days, times, weeks, months, years, minutes, hours, seconds, anything like that, anytime we're dealing with time, we're looking at LCM. And when looking at LCM, we're going to be using the slide. So make sure whatever I write, you write as well on your papers. So if I have 3 and 5, because those are the only numbers I have, I'm going to put those in the slide. And so I'm trying to find the LCM, the least common multiple of 3 and 5. Because 3 is in our list above, that's what I'm going to start with. I'm going to see 3 divided by 3 equals 1. And then I'm going to try 5 divided by 3, which gives me like 1.6 or something like that. Because this is not a whole number, I can't use 3. And I can't go higher because 3 is the smallest number and I can't go above 3. So since none of these numbers are going to work, the only thing that's going to work is 3. So 3 divided by 1 is 3. 5 divided by 1 is 5. I'm going to draw my L and multiply, and I get 15 days. So every 15 days, there's going to be 2 games. There's going to be a soccer game and a basketball game. We're going to skip word problem number 2 for now, and we're going to jump over to word problem number 3. It says, a man smiles at his beautiful wife every 3 seconds, while his wife smiles back at him every 6 seconds. When will both the husband and wife smile at each other at the same time? Once again, we're dealing with time. 3 seconds, 6 seconds, same time. That's time. We're finding LCM. So we're going to plug 3 and 6 into the slide. 3 is in my list of numbers to try up here. So that's what I'm going to try first. 3 divided by 3 equals 1. 6 divided by 3 gives me 2. They're both whole numbers. They have 3 in common. So I can place 3 on this side. I hit 1, so that means I'm done. So I draw my L for LCM. And when I multiply, I get 6. So every 6 seconds, they smile at the same time. I want you to try number 4 on your own. So go ahead and pause the video and try number 4. And then when you've got your answer, I want you to unpause and see if you got it correct. So you should have gotten $36 for word problem number 4, and this is what your slide should have worked on. If you got it right, give yourself a big old check mark. Good job. Word problem number 2 is a little bit different than the others. If you read it, it says, a manager at a restaurant can buy hamburger buns in packages of 8 and hamburger patties in packages of 6. Suppose the manager cannot buy part of a package. What is the least number of packages of each product that he can buy to have an equal number of hamburger patties and buns? Here we're talking about each product. And so the manager is trying to purchase hamburger buns and hamburger patties. Those are two different types of products, two different types of items he's trying to buy. And because we're trying to figure out how much he needs to buy of each, that means we're going to have two answers. Anytime we have two answers, we're going to end up crisscrossing, and that's going to make sense here in a second. So make sure you write that at the top of your page. Pause the video if you need to so you can copy that down. But two answers means we're going to crisscross. So I'm still going to use the slide because it says least number. And so I'm going to place 8 and 6 in the slide. 8 represents buns, so I'm going to label it with a B for buns. And 6 represents patties, so I'm going to write a P for patties. So there's 6 patties in a pack, and there's 8 buns in a pack. And so now I'm just going to follow the slide. 8 and 6 are even, so I know I can use 2. And so 3 and 4 are back to back on the number line. I can't go any further. So this is the point where we usually would draw the L and we would multiply. And when we've done that, we've gotten one answer and one answer only. Because we're trying to find each product, we're going to have two answers. So we're not going to draw the L. What we're actually going to do is we're going to crisscross from our labels to the final answers down bottom. So what this means is these are our answers. B represented buns. And so you're going to need 3 packs of buns. This represents the packs, not the number of buns, but the number of packs of buns. And the P represents patties. And when I crisscross and follow down the slide, I find out that I need 4 packs of patties. And so this ends up being our answer. And the reason it works, all right, buns come in packs of 8, and I need 3 packs of that. So 8 times 3, this is buns, gives me 24 buns. Patties come in 6 in a pack, and I need 4 packs. So 6 times 4 is going to give me 24 patties. So if I buy 3 packs of buns and 4 packs of patties, I'm going to end up with 24 buns and 24 patties, which means I'm not going to have any leftovers, which is an equal number of buns and patties, which is exactly what the word problem asks for. So it's not asking for how many, it's asking for how many packs. So this is going to be our answer. On the back are the same types of problems. So I want you to work through those same problems on the back and see what you get.